Welcome to the Sandhill Side Trail on the Dobson Trail near Riverview. Let's take a hike. Interesting spot for a campfire. Just at the first of the trail. And also a porta potty. Really nice little bridge. Well, I'm going to see how far I can get. I've got about 45 minutes in, 45 minutes out, and then I got to get back to pick up people at Foam Fest. So hopefully I can make it to the Dobson Junction, but I don't know if I can. It's quite a ways. But it's a beautiful little trail so far. Mostly spruce fir. Getting a little more rooty now, but really nice trail. Great place to take a walk, even if you're not doing long distance on the Dobson. Great place to get dropped off and make your way back to Riverview on the Dobson too, if you just want to do an overnighter. I don't know how well you can see this, but there's a spruce grows up on the branch, right up in here somewhere. Scared the crap out of me. Until the spruce grows, because they got the red around their eyes. Well, it's getting a little more swampy, a little rougher. Just actually saw moose tracks, so that's promising. I think we'll get to see more in the spruce growth today. Somehow I'm off the trail. Well, it looks like I hit the Dobson Trail already, so I'm going to start heading back towards Pine Glen Road, towards Riverview. It's a pretty rough little campsite, but wouldn't be too bad in a pinch. Not much flat area, but no, there's lots of blue markers here. Dobson Trail. I think I saw online where there's a beaver dam up here that's blocking the trail. Flooded it, so maybe we can get to that. Well, I'm coming along this big bog, and there's all kinds of little birds. I think they're least flycatchers. Must have disturbed them, or maybe they're just hanging around anyways. Well, coming into this boggy, looks like an old road. It's kind of a young red maple stand, that's what it is. Lots of mosquitoes. Haven't seen any fresh signs of moose, but see old moose tracks. We can't be far from that bog. I'm not sure I can see the bog out through the trees there. We'll come back around and get a view of the bog. That's as far as I'm going to go, I think. I might have found where the beavers have flooded the trail. Getting a little wet by the, a little bit the 9-kilometer mark. Maybe this is just what it's like. Oh God. further, but I'm not going to get much further anyways. Yeah, so the trail's completely underwater. Open bog. I'm going to try and get out there to the edge of that. I can see some color coming in the trees. Maybe where it's drier. Well, closest I get to the bog was, I couldn't get out to the edge of the bog, it was flooded. I didn't really feel like wading today, it's still early in the day. I'm going to make my way back to the other end of the bog and see if I can get out to the edge of it there and see across it. But it's pretty much flooded all along the edge on the Riverview side of the bog, so if you are going to hike the trail, the Dobson Trail, and do it long distance, and you'll have to find a way around, which you probably could in the woods, but it's a little bit of a pain, especially to find your way back to the trail again after the wet spot. So there's a really strange mix. Maybe it's planted, but this is jack pine trees, which usually grow on drier soils, sandy soils, which probably makes sense on the access trail, the Sandhill access trail. But whether this area here sunk a bit, because it's also mixed in with a bunch of low-lying red maple and it's pretty wet, so it's just strange to see those big jack pines in the middle of this swampy area. Well, I just want to get out to the edge of this bog, and it's still pretty wet up in this end, so funny that the bog's wet, eh? Anyways, it's a really big bog. Came a long ways since the other end of it, but if you can see the far distance, you can see the other side, the colors are starting to change, so this place will be lit right up with fall colors here in another couple weeks. Well, that was the third shot that I heard. Actually sounds like it's out by my car, which is a little unnerving. It's not quite hunting season yet. It sounds like a very high powered rifle, so hopefully they're just target practicing for upcoming hunting season. On my way back at the Sandhill Side Trail. Hopefully don't run across the guy shooting. They're not that far away, really. I'm not dressed for hunting season. Well, definitely on the other side of the cut, so. Well, that's an interesting way to end the walk. Gunshots in the distance, as you can hear. Sounds like they're quite a ways away, but over across the cut. Doesn't sound like they're shooting in this direction, but a little unnerving. Not quite hunting season yet, so I'm assuming it's some kind of target practice for hunting season. Gotta be. It's probably about the 12th shot. Anyways, good time to talk about hunting season. Hunting season's coming up, and make sure that if you go out hiking on hunting season that you wear an orange hunter vest and an orange hunter hat. You don't want to get mistaken for a deer, and you can get them pretty cheap. You can get some pretty cheap stuff at like Walmart and stuff now, so not a big deal, and you'll have it for a long time. If you don't like the idea of hiking on hunt season, then, or at least be where there's people with guns, then maybe the best thing to do is to stay with the parks. If you go in parks and stuff, there's no hunting in the parks, so still a good idea to wear the orange, but at least you're in an area where there's not supposed to be any hunting. So with that, thanks for joining me on the Sandhill Side Trail and about a kilometer of the Dobson Trail. Got to a point of the trail where the trail was blocked, but no, it was a good trip. Beautiful trail. The side trail is really nice. So until next time, hope to see you on the trail with your hunter orange on.